Hey guys, welcome back to AutoCare Primer, where we love us some what?
We got some BLURR.
Yes, we do. We have our G1 BLURR all the way up. And I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite molds. For me, you're going to see it's going to have issues with me. But hey, it is from the IDW, which I'm very surprised that we got him this way. But I'm happy we did. So here you go. You have BLURR from the Legacy. This is the race. Thanks to Ninja Bill. He explained this as part of being the Unicron trilogy, and this is where they went and actually had like a race and other stuff there. So that was pretty cool, and that helped out me and Nikki since we have not seen that. So there you go. Also, I want to make sure you understood that this was an authentic. It's an authentic Transformer. It's authentic, people. It's authentic. You see that? Yes, authentic BLURR Transformer. So that's the box. That's about it. Let's get to the character himself. So here you have, just love all the blue. All the blue. There are no wheels because I guess these are supposed to be his wheels. So yeah, you don't get wheels with this character. So he does slide really well though. You do have his blaster, which you can store here. You can store this inside here if you want to. With my hands and how big and stuff I get them stuck. So I was like, I'll just leave it out for this here. So I'm gonna just take this off right here, and you have BLURR, which is a beautiful, like I said, beautiful blue. Love the translucent plastic. It is a red Autobot symbol because that blue like that, it gives it this purplish color. So I thought that was pretty cool. And that's the underbelly like you just saw. So we're going to get into his transformation, and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start untabbing things, because you know what? That's just how it's going to work. I'm just going to untab his hands here, and I'm going to slowly untab all that right there. I'm going to do the same to this side here and rock it out. Now that actually looks like a Cybertronian craft, you know, if you want to. You got this nice Cybertronian ship if you want to that BLURR can turn into. That's if you want. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this panel here. When I do that, that will help me bring this all the way back. Break the arm off again like I did the first time. Swear. You think I never transformed a Transformer before. Then you're going to tap his head, which is right here. Rock this back. With that, you're going to rotate the chest. All right, I'm off camera. Let me do that again. I am so very sorry. I keep doing the same thing over and over. You know, they say if you do the same thing over and over and you think you're going to get a different thing, that means you're crazy. So you're going to untab this here, rock it back, get that beautiful head sculpt. Look at that sexy man. And then from there, you're going to take the chest piece, rotate this all the way around. When you do that, then you can rock the arms back up in just a second, as you're going to come back here and start to untab his wonderful feet. Now, with the paint, mine has been a little sticky and had some chafing, if you want to, and you'll see that as an untab right back here, this foot here. Bring that around, then bring his legs down like so. Bring them all the way. Then from there, bring this piece here, bring that back up, bring his foot down. You're going to do the same on this side here. Bring that around, tab that in, and have that close in. The little piece right here just collapses nicely right there. You're going to bring this down, and then from there you're going to bring these pieces, you're going to bring them around on both sides like so. All this starts to collapse together. You're going to bring his arm up here. I'll do that same to this arm here. At least in theory it works. No, it does work. It's just Auto doesn't know how to transform things anymore. Then this will collapse down. This will tab back in right back here. This little piece here will tab right there. And that's all nice and secure and snug as a bug in a rug. You're going to do the same thing to this side here. You're going to bring this down. You're going to tab it in. Rotate around. As I'm telling you to do this. Wait a second. And then you're going to I'll get to it in a second. Don't look at the man behind the camera. Somehow I got this thing stuck. How that happened, nobody knows. So there's that. Close that up. Bring the arm down. Bring that around. Arm down. Due to the, you can put his arms all the way out like so. You want to bring the elbow up and around and down and tab that in right there. When you do that, just bring this back up. Make sure everything tabs in like it's supposed to. When it's all tabbed in like it's supposed to be tabbed in, there we go. Then BLURR looks like BLURR. There he is. And I love that smirk and that head sculpt. That is a beautiful piece. Very nicely done all the way down. For me, overall, this is a mold that I have come to actually love when I don't butcher it on camera. Even though I've got two others from the same mold, which is this Shatterglass BLURR and the 86 Studio Series BLURR. You got his little blaster in his hand. Got a soft ratchet. For some reason, this thing does not want to stay tabbed in. Tab in, man. Stay tabbed. Tab! There you go. And there you have BLURR from...
You fuss it enough to
I know, right? Let me put him back to bring the camera up a little bit. So there is BLURR in all his beautiful glory. I love it. Has a waist rotation, as you see. Legs kick all the way up. Has a nice knee bend. Legs will go all the way back, because that's what you need with a runner. Him being able to sprint. His arms can go all the way out. They can go around. They have a nice little soft ratchet. Elbows bend and go down. Head is on a ball joint, so you have these nice little wings. Reminds me of like Thor's helmet when I see that. That smirk. You just know he's ready to burn rubber. If he had rubber, but he doesn't have rubber on this. So that's about it for his transformation. Forgot to collapse that all the way in. You have to, as you probably saw, I forgot, you bring this back because it's going to tab in down here. And when you do, he has a very no backpack. Very small. I like that. I like it a lot. Looks great. It's really good. And it is the BLURR figure, so you definitely want to see him ready to rock and roll and take out some Decepticons. So let's get him there. Let's get him there. That is it. That is BLURR. And as always, like my grandpa said, hold on to something from your youth, you'll never grow old. Look to the stars, grab one for yourself. And if you can, find this guy. I love this mold. Absolutely love this mold. All right, that is it. As long as these will stay tabbed up on this one for some reason, I don't know why they don't want to stay tabbed up. Hey, but that's it. As always, guys, take care and have a good one.